There's some people who are going to be able to actually exclude the medical portion, the allowable expense. It's the medical and attendant care portion on their policy. Completely get rid of it. And that would obviously make the medical portion, the attendant care medical allowable expense portion, $0, no expense to you. Again, the PIP, the MCCA fee, that also would go down to that $40 if you exclude to have medical insurance coverage on your auto policy. Now, who can do that? There's two groups of people who can opt out. The one group that can opt out are people who have Medicare, Medicare Part A and B. So you have to have both parts, both Part A and B. And if you have Medicare, they're saying Medicare now is going to cover the medical portion of auto insurance. Okay, so you can purchase that. Now, is Medicare going to cover some of the things like attendant care to have someone come watch over you? Well, it's going to cover whatever Medicare would have covered in the past, which isn't a lot. So on all auto policies, now there's an endorsement if you have Medicare that you can choose, and that endorsement will allow you to just purchase that attendant care coverage. So you can purchase that attendant care coverage and you can exclude the medical because the medical will be picked up underneath of Medicare. So if you have Medicare, there's going to be some savings for you because that medical portion on your auto insurance is actually going to be able to go all the way away. Do we recommend that? It's up to you. It's up to you whether you want that or not. At the end of the day, who do you want covering it? Do you want Medicare covering it and having to go through that process? You can do that if you don't mind going through the process of submitting a claim through Medicare if there's an auto accident. Or if you just like it how it is and you want to submit a claim through the auto insurance, you can still choose unlimited. But know that if you have Medicare Part A and B, you're going to be able to completely opt out of the medical portion. And if you want, you can purchase just the attendant care portion to have someone watch you in your house or take care of you in your house if something were to happen. The other group that can opt out entirely is people who have what they're calling qualified health insurance plans. So a qualified health insurance plan is a plan that doesn't exclude medical-related accidents. It's a plan that would pay primary for medical-related accidents and auto-related accidents, medical claims. And the plan also has to have a deductible at $6,000 or less. So if you have a plan that has a deductible that's larger than $6,000, or if you've called them and they say, no, we're not paying primary on auto insurance, or we're still excluding auto insurance, that wouldn't be a qualified healthcare plan. And at that point, you would not be able to opt out of the medical portion on your personal injury protection. So there's two groups of people who can opt out. The people who have a qualified health plan, again, a qualified health plan being a plan that pays primary on auto and that has a deductible less than $6,000, or people who have Medicare Part A and B. You can completely opt out of the medical portion of your personal injury protection. It's going to be a big savings if you choose to go that route.